Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's Friday right here. Uh, let's see who's going to be first. Join the panel. Paste. Enter. And pin. Yeah. My co-host Paul Hodges should be along. I would imagine he's probably just leaving the bus terminal, and he is headed probably for Tim Hortons. Just a guess. He does have, though, today an aerial real estate video to do, but that is later today. I think he said around noon. At least that's when I believe it was. Be right back. I'm going to pitch some peanuts. There you go. Sorry about the dead air. Yeah, so how's everybody doing? We're a couple of days now into summer. And hey, Marie asks, how you doing, Marie? Marie, I had a lot of positive comments for you being on the panel the other day, helping to cover for me going out and getting a ship. I appreciate it. Everybody, I had a lot of comments afterwards. That was great to see Marie on here and finally get a chance to hear your voice. And I understand that they helped you to get on. So, yeah, very good, very good. I don't know what everybody's got planned this weekend. Mia and I just came back from driving up to the vet, picking up a new script for gabapentin for Mia, and then taking it over to the Rite Aid store, dropping it off, and came back home. They'll notify me when it's ready. Yeah, but she's got enough pills for today, and I think maybe this evening and maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Well, yeah, well, Marie, I appreciate it anyway, the effort. You've been very good. My only regrets is the fact that you and I both, Marie, love Streamtime Live, and it's kind of sad the way it kind of has become like a little private club. But I think the main intent is still there. It's just it hasn't evolved as much as I thought it would have. But neither here nor there. Today, of course, is Friday, the 24th. Something on my calendar. Saint John the Baptist Day. Huh, for Catholics. Yeah, I flew a myriad of ships yesterday. I flew two of them just right at sunset or just below, and they turned out fairly well. Let me see. How's my little St. Augustine doing? I think they're getting ready for another day. Let's take a look. Let's pop in and take a look at St. Augustine, the Teeny Martini Bar. You see he's doing a little bit of gardening here of the flower beds. I don't know why it's going around in circles, but it is. Stop share. So, I think it's going to be a bit warmer today. Right now, it says the outside temperature is 64. But with, of course, they're calling for Detroit. We're usually 5 to 10 degrees cooler. It's supposed to be 84, 85 in Detroit. So I'm guessing 75, 78 here in the late afternoon. Yeah, Paul is in Timmy's lineup. All right. Marie says, get her one too, Paul. Yeah, I got it up over here too, so that I can, when I'm switching back and forth, I can have a chat up. What's the matter, Mia? She's in pretty good health. I worry about her. She's got some back problems and a spinal injury of some kind. That's why she's on the gabapentin twice a day. So how's everybody doing? What's the plans for the weekend? Anybody got plans? Me and I are just gonna kind of hang out. I'm anxiously waiting to hear from Lynn how her motorhome purchase is going. She's not been sleeping well at night, so she's been sleeping in. Come on, cereals, how you doing? Yeah, I did hear from her. The bank financing and everything's all been transferred around, and So I don't know why she just doesn't take a cashier's check up there, but she's going to take him to the bank. The bank then is going to do an electronic transfer from her account to his account. And that way he has notification that it is transferred. Sarah, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the princess and queen of the Stickley family. Oh, that's right. You've got a little girl that went to camp for the week, so you get to pick her up this evening. Oh, wow. Yeah, I except for my fall in when I went down to Lynn's house, no big deal. I don't remember anything about it, but yeah, I was using a pole saw on some limbs over the top of her driveway when I don't know how or what, but all the next thing I know, I was on the ground, and then I don't remember how I got up, but she reminded me, and it kind of made sense. But yeah, it's like when I fell out in the driveway out here when I was working on Christmas stuff. I don't remember that either. So yeah, Paul's still driving until next Wednesday, and then he's out for the summer. He's going to be off, out and about. Out and about, as they say. Yeah, this is a glass desk. Anytime you bump it or whatever, it's got the thin glass on top because if I bump it, you'll see the camera goes whoop, 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 whoop. Yep, that's right. You should use that whenever you want, Sarah. That's the queen. Yep. Yeah, I think it was a blood pressure thing, but I don't know. But I kind of stumbled backwards and fell, so don't know. But all is well. I was a little bit sore that day, and just a smidge sore at night, but the next day I was pretty much okay. So bounced back, I guess. I got notification of a FedEx delivery, and I've been trying to rack my brain. What the hell FedEx would be delivering? Because I don't have any FedEx orders that I can remember. But yeah, there's a FedEx delivery coming today, and there's no way. The only way I would order anything. Let me go to Amazon and see if I got any orders. Delivered. Yeah, I don't see any outstanding Amazon orders. That's kind of puzzling. I got a tracking number, and it's out on the truck for delivery, but I don't know. And it came out of New York, so. And I checked all my emails to see if there was notification of anything being shipped, and there was none. So, yeah, I'm kind of a little bit suspect. What it could be. I'm checking my email again now. DJI, Mattel Robotics, Lynn, DJI, your credit balance report. No, I would think it would be my FAA registration on my Mini 3. Yeah, don't know. Unless somebody got a whole lot. We did have a situation where I had a couple of my credit cards had to be were suspect for suspect activities, and they put a hold on them, freeze on them, and then sent me new cards. I don't know. Yeah, it looked pretty serious FedEx, because it's like when you go track a package, all it has is the numbers, and you put the numbers in, and then it shows, how it's left New York, went to the center down in Ohio to Detroit, to Port Huron, and out on the truck for delivery. So it all looks legit, because I've checked those before. So yeah, that should be interesting. But I would like to hear from Lenny how she's doing, if today's the day she goes and gets her motorhome, or because it's kind of all up in the air about Nick going with her, and Nick has got to come home, and I would think that they'd want to do it today. And the reason being is since she wants to do all this banking transfer stuff, most banks close at noon. So don't know. Lynn's kind of secretive about those types of things, and so it's just hard to say. So we'll wait and hear how it goes. The Biden. I see that a lot of people that I would have thought would have already had the Mini 3 have not received it yet. It's like newfound drones. He's still waiting on his. Paul Hodges.
Hey, live from Port Huron, Michigan.
Marie's been here with me, and Bill,
yeah.
Found Drones. Tomas.
I see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And who came on first was Marie S.
Oh, Maria's first this morning.
Followed by shortly thereafter by Sarah Stickley.
Oh, all right. I just got home from my school bus run, so we're here for a little while. I got aerial to do, but that's not until noon. But I got to clean up a SD card or two to take with me. Okay, who drone and you visuals? Flying with Stan's there, and Bill. Good morning, Bill.
Yep.
Yeah, Thomas, Sarah, everybody. Yeah.
Well, Bill, I love to think it's the Fly More package for my Mini 3. However, I went over and checked its status and it still says it's not going to be received until July the 20, whatever. Unless that's an error.
Yeah, that reminds me. I want to go look. I should have a. Yep, it's arriving today. Is it out for? It's not out for delivery yet. But close to it. It arrived in London at 7:48 this morning. So okay, I ordered another security camera, but I'm going to put it up at my sister's.
Good morning, Flying with Stan. How are you doing?
Yeah. God, that don't taste like a double.
Yeah. So not a whole lot new with me, Paul. I did do 4 ships, I think, yesterday in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I did the 2 before last night.
Yep.
Then I went and did 2 more ships just at sunset.
Oh, ooh. You've
So
been busy too.
They're all posted on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I flew it with the Air 2S.
All the Air 2S?
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought about flying the Mini 3, but the Mini 3 Pro, but it just was a little bit windy down there by the water. Well, yeah, what I was wondering, Stan, is somebody got it earlier than they thought. Did the status change? In other words, when they were checking their status, did it change? Because mine still says pending.
Yeah. But they already got your money, right?
Yep. Yeah. Yes, I get it. New phone.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, why are they offering it, but it's not available, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and then I thought, well, maybe I just go buy one more battery because I don't care if I have 3 or 4 batteries. So I went over to look, and you can't buy a battery either. Just you can reserve one or pre-order one. Yeah, Stan, that's exactly what mine says. But I can't figure out what the FedEx delivery. Well, I'll know, say it later today. It could be something silly.
Yeah, Flying says his still says to be shipped.
Yes.
Oh, you can order from Australia. They have it available right now. You can order it. Oh, she warmed up a bit now. Gee, it was cool this morning, around about 50 degrees, but it's up to 72 already. Supposed to go to what? I don't know what. This afternoon, 82 degrees this afternoon. So that's going to be warm again today.
Yesterday was the 23rd. Okay. Here's the email, Paul, that I got because I had requests about my order number. And let me screen share. Let's see if you can read this, Paul. Let me know if you can read it.
Greetings from D. We received inquiry after checking our system, we're sorry to inform you that yours and status of weight pick. Yours is expected to arrive. Yeah, okay. We will ship your product soon as possible based on the payment of your order. Please note that you will receive notification email after your order shipped. While you are waiting for your products, please feel free to contact me if you have any questions. Yeah, you already took my money. Where's my stuff?
Yeah, exactly. Waiting to pick. You know, what the hell's that? In other words, they got it on a warehouse hold, I guess. I don't know. Do not know.
My sister was just telling me about 8:45 they had a fire just around the corner here. Somebody trying to set a field on fire again. Well, we got all the homeless people and drug addicts here, right? Oh, are you doing some gardening there? Yeah.
Yeah. But see, it keeps doing this.
Yeah, I keep going around and around and around. Yeah. I think if you go and look up that camera, it belongs to web something taxi, webcam taxi or something, because they got several of them out. And there's a place there, I think you can go and report it. I don't know why that coffee don't taste right. They give me a freaking deep, dark crap. Sure not a good cup of coffee this morning.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about DJI. All the years that and all the purchases I've made from DJI,
Yeah.
this is the first time I've seen a stutter.
Let's go here. Go.
Here comes Ron.
Okay, so we can.
Good morning, Ron.
Hey, Ron. Good morning.
Morning.
On the road again. Are you in the rental car or are you finally in your truck?
I'm in the rental,
Uh,
driving it like I stole it.
Hammer down. Let's go.
how long a drive is it, Ron?
About an hour 15, hour 20, depending on what mood I'm in, how much I want to break.
Right.
Yeah.
And what cops you know, and
Yeah. I haven't seen it yet. There was a van I've been following. That guy's been hauling ass, but I left enough space between him and I. So if there's a cop sitting somewhere, they gotta nail him. But he was doing about 85 whole way. Yeah, I was making some good time. Yeah, I'm almost back to Dickinson. I'll switch vehicles and drop my stuff off at the apartment, and then I got to stop at work on my way out of town, which is right on the way, and then meet up with one of my pilots I used to fly with. He just left us about a month ago. Really sad to see him go. He's a good dude. I'm gonna have lunch with him, and he actually got Pilot of the Year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Tomas Ariel's in the chat, says hi to you, Ron.
Ah, damn. I was gonna try and call him this morning. I should have. I keep forgetting he's 7 hours, only 7 hours in front of me, where Matt is. Like I talked to Matt yesterday morning on the way to work. Hey, Tomas, if you're going to be around later, I got 4 hours of driving. I need to catch up with him.
Yep.
It's sunny and blue here today.
Oh, well, good. Good. Yeah, I've been looking to see if anybody has a new Mini 3 battery that I could just buy just to have. because
Oh,
once
so
you
you could
get,
have a second one.
once you get the Mini 3 Pro, comes with one battery. Well, what good is one battery, you know?
Yeah. You're
Because I
still
have the,
waiting on that.
I have the
that
Flymore
Pro
kit. I have the Flymore kit ordered, Ron, and it's not going to be here to July the 22nd.
Geez, that's another month from now.
Yeah.
That's a bunch of crap.
So I went on Amazon and it says pre-order for the battery.
But
Really.
what they're doing, they're just dangling that meat out in front of you,
Yep.
Paul.
Yep.
Exactly. You know, and DJI can get away with it. They know they can, so they don't give a shit.
Yep.
When you're the 800-pound gorilla in the room,
Yeah.
you can do that stuff. People will bark and complain, but they're still going to buy it,
Yeah.
Paul.
Yeah. But it's like those, what do they call that? Not crowd meet fund, but where people want to build a drone, but they're trying to get money ahead of time. To
Oh,
build
yeah.
a drone, people invest. It almost sounds like what DJI is doing now. Here, give us the money now. We'll give you a product later.
Yeah, it bothers me is when they put stuff out, are these people who test them within the factory, the company, do they really test them? And then you get them out in the general population and everybody finds all these problems with them.
Yeah.
They just send stuff out too quick. They just got to get it out in the market.
Yep, got to beat that competition.
You do. That's exactly what they're doing.
Yep.
This sounds weird, but I'm actually excited to go home.
Uh,
Well, I haven't been there forever.
Yo, no kidding. Yeah.
Well, last Wednesday when I left. Today's Friday, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So when you heading home?
I'm kind of on that way. I said I just got to get my truck back. And it's nice that the company, like I said, a lot of people just say screw it. They'll drive over to Bismarck, work the shift, and leave it at that. I'm a cheap bastard. They offer a rental car. They pay for the gas, pay for the rental car, so it's not money out of my pocket.
Yeah.
Plus, I've got 4 hours of round trip driving. They paid for that.
Huh.
I'm still on the clock.
Whoa.
I should drive
I
slower.
like that. Yeah.
I just want to get home.
So you just got to go back to Dickinson and get your truck, and then away you go.
Yep,
I mean, then
yep.
another 4.5 hour drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another 4 hour
Oh, damn.
drive. Yeah.
Wow.
I won't get home till by the time I meet Wiley, have lunch, it'll be probably about time for your next show. I'll come pulling in the driveway. By that time, it'll be dinner time. I'll have a drink, hook up with you guys.
Feed the critters. Yeah.
Gotta feed the critters, see if they're around. Yeah, I bought that. Run, you sloppy bugger. I bought that good corn last time I was home. They like that. That has the sunflower seeds in it and
Oh,
something
it's a
else.
mix. Yeah.
It's like a
And
mixed
the
up.
worst thing about it, like even my dogs, I feel guilty giving them dog food because, Jesus Christ, I'd get tired of eating the same thing in, day out. I want
Yeah.
some variety. I always add something to them for them.
I like for my dog, like, if we had spaghetti, I put a little spaghetti sauce on there
Oh.
for her, or gravy.
same here.
Same thing, yeah, to give her a little variety.
Yeah. I get hot dogs or sausages or whatever I'm eating. I always do extra. I don't know if I can make this coffee taste better or not. Added another sugar and some more cream, but coffee tastes like shit this morning.
She really liked, we used to make, I still make it, have my ex-wife to thank for that one, of a recipe for tortellini soup with chicken broth. It's
Oh,
really
yeah.
good. get the Italian, tortellinis and with cheese in it and put it in a chicken broth and boil it. And yeah, we used to give her the chicken broth and her dog food and a few tortellinis. And oh my God, she would gobble that up like nobody's business.
I had one beagle. Her name was Pepsi. Well, her full name was Coco's Pepsi Cola. But anyways,
That's cool.
if Bonnie was making spaghetti, she would not eat her supper because Bonnie was
Really?
You
making
knew what was
spaghetti.
coming,
So
right?
oh, she knew it was coming. She could smell it, and she just nope. I ain't eating my supper. I ain't eating nothing but spaghetti. So it's always been an ongoing joke every time Bonnie did spaghetti, even after Pepsi passed away. Hey, Pepsi, supper's ready.
Holy shit. I'm almost in Dickinson. Woo.
Yeah, Pepsi. Her mother's name was Coco, so we called her Coco's Pepsi Cola.
That's cool.
Well, did you arrange for them to pick up the rental car at the terminal or no?
See, the way I'm driving, my first stop will be the apartment.
Yeah.
If I drove further, I would hit the rental car place. And if I drove further, I would it's all in line. And the last stop would be the airport. My truck is actually at the apartment. So I'll leave the car right there. We'll come pick it up. All you gotta do is transfer the stuff out of here.
Oh, cool.
And I'll just call them and because they dropped it off to me. They're actually pretty good. They know who I work for, and they'll do anything. Trust me.
Oh, yeah. Especially small town. If you got a good contract, you take care of them.
Oh yeah, yeah. They actually start to remember your name. Like, oh, you work for Sam. Yep. Okay, be right there. Yeah, they know.
Yep.
And I've done them some favors too. There was a big mix-up one night. The manager had to drive clear to Bismarck to get me a vehicle for the next day, and then he got back. He's like, "Shit, I ain't got a way home." I'm like, "Nah, jump in. Come on, man. I'll take you home." So I drove him home. And they remember me.
I just want to answer JD. JD, hanging with JD is in the chat. He wanted to know if I use more than one battery flying a ship. No, I can actually get about 2, maybe 3 ships, depending with the battery. But I've always got extra batteries with me. So, it just depends upon if I get down to even 3/4 or 60% battery life, I'll just swap it out. But there's times when I go down there and if I get 2 ships in a row, fly them both, and I still come back and have 30-40% battery life left.
Yeah, we got a call last night about 11:30, 12 o'clock. The child attacked by a pit bull.
Ooh.
And got the helicopter fired up and just lifted off, just departing the airport, and they canceled us. And I have a feeling I know what the way they were talking. I know what happened.
The kid probably passed.
Yep. He said severe bleeding from the throat.
Yep. He ripped his throat out is what he did.
Yeah.
Because that's what they go for.
Oh yeah, they do.
It's just ingrained in an animal's go for the throat,
Yep.
So Paul, they finally posted that log cabin one.
Oh, did they? How much? $2,300,000. Wow.
I want to show you something though. If
That's
I
a
can
nice
find-
place, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, like it's just well, here, I'll see if I can bring up the pictures here. There's the kitchen.
Oh, even log cabins in the house. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
But can you imagine all the dusting you'd have to do?
Oh,
Oh,
All,
man.
all the cracks and everything? Wow.
just a minute. Like there's a laundry room. It's even
Yeah.
large. But I want to show you the stairway. Look at the master bedroom.
Oh,
Huh? Even the furniture is log cabin. Everything. The mirror is all log. The bed.
wow.
Like look at the dresser.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, that's a
That-
different class.
but look at there's the bathroom. The tub and the shower.
Wow.
But
That's a beautiful place, though.
yeah.
I mean, look at the stairway, Ron.
Look at this. Look, can you see the stairway?
Oh, God. Yeah. Wow.
Let's just, yeah. Yeah, I just went, holy mackerel. That's looking down the stairway. But yeah, just unreal. Just like look at the size of the living room. Just
2,000,003.
2,000,003, Paul. Yep. Oh, shut
You
up.
think it'll
Stop
sell
here.
quick, Paul?
Huh?
You think it'll sell quick?
Well, the funny
You
thing
know-
is that place sold, was it a year, no, 5 years ago, 6 years ago for 1.5 million.
Really?
Yep.
Well, but
Well,
you know what?
and it's a price range. It's a certain clientele, and they either have the money or they don't,
Yeah. That I was just going to say that, Paul. I mean, other houses, a couple, 200,000-300,000, they're probably not selling. They're your, average blue collar worker or whatever. But
Well,
when you
not
get
in,
up into the
not in
millions-
Canada, Ron. What's the average house of a blue collar worker going for in your area, Paul?
The average price of a house right now running around 750.
750,000.
Sweet Jesus.
That's
Oh yeah.
it's almost mind blowing.
Wow.
Because I don't think Paul has just regular property that sells for $200,000 empty.
Oh, the vacant lot, 400,000. Or it might even have a crappy house that they got to tear down on.
Yep.
It just don't make sense.
The one that cracked me up was that, what was that, 3, 4, 5 months ago, Paul, that one tiny little place you were showing?
Yeah,
I
It
narrow
had a
lot.
space heater in it.
Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't believe the price. What was the price of that place again?
It was 400,
Goodness.
399.
Yeah.
It's sold,
Crazy.
and that house is gone. And
It's sold
and
and the house is gone.
yeah, they're starting
It's
to build
gone?
in there. I think. Yep.
So they basically bought the property.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they're putting a little condo unit or something in there or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but just to have like almost $500,000 in a lot, I don't get it.
Well, basically that place there was 2 lots, but still.
$250,000 a lot. Plus, you
Wow.
had the expense of getting rid of the old house.
Yep.
No, that's what I say,
All
Ron. You and I live in a different area because like you could buy a really nice house here in Port Huron, 2-bedroom, full basement, and everything for probably 200,000, 225.
Yeah. I was talking to Neil, Blind Neil recently.
Yeah.
He was mentioning about apartments in his local area. What was he saying? They're paying like 12 to 15 for a 2-bedroom, and then you get up into the 3 bedrooms in an area a little bit closer to that. They're up in $2 to $3 grand for an apartment.
Well, a friend of
month.
mine, he has houses and apartments and stuff. Anyways, he just sold the house. He had people living in them, but one died, and then the other one they had to get thrown out. He went in there, redone them all, but it wasn't a complete redo. But anyways, it looked good. Sold it for 600,000. The guy that
Wow.
bought it, the closing date was last Friday. He's already got 2 people renting the front and the back. This new guy, $1,900 a piece.
Woo! Sweet
Yep.
Jesus.
And the people just dropped the hand and said, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. Well, hey, guys, I'm gonna pop out. I
Okay,
will
Ron.
pop back in
Okay,
when I do
buddy.
the old swapperoo. I'll check back with
Okay.
you soon.
All right.
See
So
ya.
Dave,
Bye-bye.
yep. Dave Preston said he's coming over here, gonna buy it, the house.
Yeah,
It,
but you know what, Paul? I can't imagine what it would cost to clean that house regularly.
oh, the size of the house, just the footprint.
Yeah,
You'd almost have to have somebody in there by the time they start at one end, finish, they had to go back
Yep,
to the beginning. again.
exactly. Because, you know, just the nature of the logs, there's all that dust on the top and you got to keep it up. Oh, man, you know?
And they got a pool, so you got to maintain that pool, and it's all surrounded by trees. So you know what that would be like.
Sure, exactly.
Marie, it's just southwest of St. Thomas. It's about 4 or 5 miles from here, where I am right now. But joking around with my sister, I sent her a picture of it, and she looked at it. I sent her the link. She looked at it. She said, "Oh, if I win the lottery, she said, I'll buy it. You can sell your house and we both move in there," she says. And she said, "We'd never see each other, such a big footprint on a house." I thought, except for supper.
The it just goes to prove people that are wealthy,
Oh, yeah.
they live a different lifestyle than you and I, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
They don't, they don't think about spending $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 on a nice luxury vacation.
Nope. Well, Maria can hook you up with the agent. I know him really well.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Just the price of places. Dave says rent over there are $850 for 1 bedroom, $950 for 3 bedroom, $1,000 for $950 for 2 beds, and $1,000 for 3.
Oh, that's about the going rent here.
Yeah.
Because that's $950, that's pound. And a pound is a little bit more than $1.
Yeah. But if I had to pay that kind of money for just to rent a 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom, oh my God. And a lot of that here, it's utilities aren't paid for. You still got to do all your utilities and everything on top of that, right?
Right.
I mean, I am so lucky to have this house right now. I can't believe how lucky I am.
Well, Paul, let's call Lynn and see how she's coming with her motorhome purchase.
Because she said the money yesterday hadn't transferred yet or something.
Well, what she did is she just did a direct transfer out of her savings account to cover it.
Oh.
And then when she sells the other motorhome, her plan is, I guess, to just put it back in the savings account.
Oh, yeah. She's here, Paul.
Oh, is she?
Yep.
Okay.
Who else was in there? Oh, JD was in there too. I meant to say hi to JD. Okay, so that one there. Okay, what the heck? Go on. Oh, very cool. All right. Start. Yeah, I know. Go. Cool. And close. Just trying to reset all my SD cards here. I put them on a separate hard drive, and so H, that one's empty. Okay, cool. That one's done. Got 3 more to do yet. But actually, one SD card actually belonged to my camera in my truck. I went to a thing there and I didn't have a SD card, micro SD card, and anyways, they so I took the one out of my camera for my formatted it. And, yeah, what location is this? I have to go look at the picture. Okay, that's Farley Place. He hasn't even posted that one yet. I don't know why. I don't like this new Windows 11 because I used to be able to do certain things on just one click. Now you got to go 2 steps in order to do it. Why is that taking so long to think? That's only got photos in it, don't have video. I don't think. Unless there was something else on that card. Have to take a look into it. Lynn said she's still waiting on Nick. I guess. But anyways, Paul's talking to Lynn by the sounds of it.
Yep, she's still waiting to hear from Nick and everything, and
Was
so,
that to go pick it up?
yep.
Lynn said Marie asked to look at the Navy ship. Which one is she talking about? That sailboat?
Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Let me check. Let me check and see if there's a Navy ship on the horizon. American Courage is up at Harbor Beach.
Yeah.
Robert Pearson down, downbound. We don't see.
Is she talking about that sailboat behind you there, Paul? Is that a Navy thing?
No,
It's
that's just
got a-
somebody's
got-
boat.
It just got a certain flag on it or something there. So okay.
Well, it's got a Canadian flag.
Oh. Okay.
He's just anchored out there. He's a good sized one though. There's no doubt about it. But what you got to remember in perspective, here's a fishing boat here. That's probably 200 or 300 yards away. So if you're taking you, that's probably 30, 40, 45, 50 feet. And he's just anchored out there.
Okay.
I think he's anchored out there. Yeah, because the channel's over here. He's just
Yeah.
anchored out there.
Oh, I gotta go let a dog out barking.
He's a good sized boat though.
Mm-hmm. So what's Marie talking about? Navy boat.
Oh, I think she's talking about that sailboat.
Oh. Sailing, yes, Paul. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so that one is clean.
Well, we got a Borg ship headed up.
Huh?
Fraser Borg.
Oh, okay, cool.
How's it doing? It's doing 8.5 knots. It's south of the Black River. Should be coming around here, the bend shortly. If there is, there must be a camera operator because it's zoomed in.
It's so cool.
David Preston says the Canadians are invading. Here comes Marie. She's going to explain her comment.
Oh, she said Navy ship called Royal Canadian Navy HMCS Orioles.
Hey, Marie, can you hear us?
She's getting closer. She'll talk,
Yeah.
imagine, so she can.
Getting closer.
Okay.
It's got no audio yet, I don't think. Although it shows that she's all hooked up, Paul.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah, it does say. It says HMCS. Military ops. That is a military ship.
But it's a Canadian one. We're coming to invade the US. Look out.
Let's see what it says about it. Military ops HMCS Oriole is currently located in the Great Lakes. What kind of ship is this? HMCS Oriole is a military ops and is sailing under the flag of Canada. Her length is overall. No, that's not right. 7 meters, width 7 meters. So that's misinformation. A lot of it's locked information. See, here they are. It's just they're meandering here.
Yeah.
And there's a ship upbound down here coming this way. There it is.
Okay, so now they're gonna zoom around there, are they?
Well, no, there must not. Well, maybe.
You know?
But see, proper framing isn't to give you that much sky. You want this up about here.
Well, tell me zooming in now, so. There you go. You got your wish there, Lynn. They're starting to zoom in on it now.
Yep. Oh, Marie said it was commissioned in 1921.
Huh. Oh, now Gracie wants him. First it was Vader, now Gracie.
It's the oldest Canadian military ship, Canadian Navy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lenny. Don't know who the operator is. I believe it might be Don McConnery is running the camera, which is a new one for me.
Dave Preston just goes, holy smoke, my 3D printer just arrived. Took 3 of them to bring it in. Box could fit 2 bodies in it. Huh, how big of a 3D printer did you get?
Well, good for you, David.
Well, they got the 402 closed down around Sarnia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, between Indian Road and Airport Road, Sarnia right now, fatal crash.
Both directions or one way or
This is
eastbound
closed
or
section.
westbound? What?
Okay, let me see. Okay, it's closed both directions,
Wow.
but it was a single vehicle crash, so.
Unless it was a semi jackknifed into the center or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know what it could be.
Dave said, looked at the size of an Ender 3 online, so I need to wait for Laura to help open it. Phew.
Well, you know, it's yeah, it looks like he's trying to do a good job, Marie.
Yeah.
I think he might be doing it with a mouse instead of having a joystick, a good commercial one where you twist it and it zooms and pans out. Doesn't seem to want to connect to your audio.
Huh.
Over in the bottom left, next to your microphone, it's got a way you can check your audio. You go over there, you click on the little up arrow next to the on the bottom of the Zoom.
Yeah.
And it says audio testing, test speaker and microphone. And when you click on that, it should go through a test system for you. So you can see how your microphone's doing, and it tells you too which microphone you're using or which audio speakers active. Now, it doesn't seem to want to connect to your audio for some reason.
Hey, Marshall, good morning.
Good morning, Marshall, Arizona. JD says, David, open it, you wuss.
Yeah.
Yeah, the water's really, really blue today, Paul.
Yep, she is again for sure. Usually with the Borg ones, and aren't they usually got they're a heavy lift, but that one don't have any lifts at all.
No, the Borg ships don't have that. They
On it? Oh,
yeah, the big heavy lifters, there's a company called Heavy Lift, and
yeah.
Then the other one is the Federal ships, which is kind of a tan, and they have the lifters on it. Then there's another one that's got a dark hull with the crane booms. But the Wagenborg ships, no, they do not have any kind of a crane or a boom on them.
Oh, here comes Mr. Justin.
Hey, Mr. Stickley,
Morning.
good morning.
Oh,
You sound tired.
yeah, went in at 6 this morning.
Oh, early start, were we?
Yeah, because I want to get home early today, so I figured I'd go in an hour earlier. I don't have to be at, and I can go home around 3.
There you go. Time management, it's called, Justin, time management.
Trying to get my friggin' work phone to work. It won't work. It's freezing up really bad. I don't know why. It's super annoying.
What kind of phone is your work phone?
iPhone 7, it's old as crap.
Oh. Yeah, they're up to an iPhone 12 or something, aren't they?
13 now.
Marie's having a heck of a time connecting with her audio.
Yeah.
She was
I
having
think
that.
so.
She has that issue. She's had that issue a bunch of times. She did yesterday too, but she finally got it connected somehow. I wish I could see what she's looking at when she's doing it, because
Right.
Yeah, yeah. It's just that it's not picking out the microphone. She may have to reboot a computer in order to get it straightened out. If I had
Well-
to
is it
do
her
that,
computer or her phone that she's trying
oh,
to
I
connect?
don't know.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
her
know if
phone.
she's running on a computer or her cell phone. I think she's on her cell phone. I think. I'm just guessing.
Oh, I just want this meter reading to be over.
What does that usually last? 1 week, a month?
It's usually like 2.5 months, but now it's turned into 3.5. And we just lost somebody too. Somebody just quit on it about a week ago. So
How are we doing? Anybody got me?
Yep. Hey,
Yep.
there you are, Marie.
Hey, Marie.
Yes, I'm here.
All right.
It's so confusing because I have
Oh,
so
it
many,
is sometimes.
it gives me so many choices, and then I have to remember to go to Wi-Fi or cell or, it gives me so many choices. And
Yeah.
I get, I get stumbling through all those. Anyway, now that I got you here, I'll get you on my laptop, or no, my iPad.
Okay.
But then I have to give up my boat. That's a tough one.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thanks for the info. I just saw it as I saw it come up last evening, and I just thought it was one of those big sailboats that the rich seem to float around on.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm sure it's the rich that I want to get to sail on it when they're in training too. You know what I
Right.
mean? Yeah. Because it sat out at Nova Scotia a lot. And I had an uncle and aunt out there, and they had 2 children. And then the son, the younger of the 2, he decided he was going to go into the Coast Guard, and they all laughed because he only weighed 100 pounds. And they told him to eat peanut butter, and that's what he did. And he was in, and I think he's probably retired from it now. but he did get to walk on it. He said. Yeah,
Wow.
beautiful. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know, back then wood was wood and everything was solid, you know?
But that's what all the boats are made of. You know, 1921, you
Yeah.
hadn't really into too much steel. But they all started.
Lenny says hi to you, Marie.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for your gift to arrive home, even if
Yeah.
it's to you.
Yep.
Hey, Paul, the company just sent me a picture of the bus I'm driving next year. Higher education.
Well, you know, you were talking about buses. There's I saw a brand new bus on the hoof yesterday, and I looked,
Yeah.
and it had roof airs on it. Molded white roof air.
Wow. Mm-mm-mm.
But it was, you could tell it was new, Marie. It was just shiny like a penny.
I hear you. You guys want to laugh? Let me tell you what just happened. I'm sitting here listening to you guys, and I'm thinking, why am I hearing you? You're on my watch. You're on my watch. You're not on my cell phone. Get that?
Oh, you've got a digital watch.
Yes, I do. And every once in a while, I'm thinking, where is that coming from? And I'm thinking I'm hearing music, or I'm hearing, it's my watch. It'll do it to me even in the middle of the night. It drives me nuts. Kids and their new toys, eh?
Yeah. Well, you know, exactly. Lynn and I talk about it all the time, Marie. It's like, you know, we know we're on the sunset years, that, you know, our days are numbered, just we don't know when. But
you guys are young.
But Marie, over our lifetime, the technology is just mind-blowing. I remember as a little kid, it was a little black and white TV that was built into a console, and you had like 3 or 4 channels, and it was black and white. And then every time you wanted to change the channel, Dad would say, "Hey, go over and change it to channel 2." You know, you go over, click, 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 you know.
Yes, I know. If you guys knew how old I was, you would just crack right up. So don't tell me about all this old stuff. I know about this old stuff.
No, I know. Yeah, you're in the club. There's a lot of great people in the club.
Yes. Kind of fun, actually, look back and listen to these young people grumble.
Oh yeah,
They don't know what.
One of my favorite statements my dad used to make was, when we got a new car. I remember he had a '57 Buick Roadmaster, right, convertible.
Yeah.
And he was going to get a new car, and I went over to the side of the old car and I went, "Dad, door right here, door right." I wanted my own door.
Well, when I get thinking about it, my husband always started saying, "You got to take the shoes off. Everybody has to take their shoes off." That's what we knew about cars, because I was always in a pickup truck when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know, it's so funny.
So is there a concert on tonight, Paul, at Port Huron?
I don't know if there is or not.
Wow, Lynn's saying that something about, oh, no, maybe Mike did. Sorry. Steve Miller, his hometown guy. Should be a great concert tonight. So,
Yeah, I'd love to see it. It's good music.
out there.
I'm wondering if it's on the Canadian side.
Yes. Yeah, they had some music going last night.
Yep.
Now, where is that, Marie? Is that downtown Sarnia or?
Right on the waterfront. It's down, you know where you see all the apartment buildings, the big buildings?
Yeah.
It's right on the waterfront there. Yeah, where they have all the light shows for the Christmas stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's tucked in back around behind the harbor.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I don't know if the Canadian airspace would enjoy me flying that far over.
Oh, I don't. I can tell you what you think, but
Well, the
Well, the
thing
hell-
is I don't have any problems flying over, over a little bit into Canada and that kind of thing. You don't want to land. You don't want to
No.
penetrate too far inland. And
But you-
because of that point coming out there and then hooking back around,
Yeah.
you'd be hooked around there pretty good.
Yeah, you could be over top of their city building on the Fort Erin side and put
Yeah.
your camera towards it. You'd pick up everybody because the stage is towards you.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd see who was playing. Yep, and hear it.
Yeah, but the thing is, Paul, what's the Canadian gonna do? Authorities gonna do? You fly back across the river, go, come and get me.
Yeah. Yeah, and you could have a little mini name tag lit on the back of the drone going, kiss my.
Yeah, American butt.
But Paul Hodges, I thought that's what happened to Paul Murray's drone took it
Oh.
down because it was
No.
under the right place.
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
we
right.
think it was just a lot of electromagnetic interference.
Yeah, I don't. And that boat had all those radars might have had going, and I think it
Oh,
was
yeah.
just a combination of everything, like the fog, the radars,
The weather. even
yeah.
The weather.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm not sure how radar reacts in fog. I know it cuts through the fog, but does that mean they have to increase the strength of the radar and everything? I don't know what happened. But the interesting thing happened to me the other night, Marie, as I was flying down by the water, and there was a guy that is, they're all buddies with the divers, and
Yes.
he says he saw my drone as I was landing. He says, "Yeah, that looks just like the one we saw the other day out there in the river." He says, "I don't know if anybody picked it up or not, but I'll ask around."
I'm not surprised. Oh my God. Isn't that something though? They could find it.
Yeah.
That's a big river.
Well,
Everybody
yeah. What I'd like to retrieve off it, of course, is the SD card.
yeah.
That would
Oh, I
that would tell me a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I sat there watching you worry about it and talk about it and wonder what you could do about it. And I thought, oh man. And so when Steve come on, the guy from California come on, at least he'd give you a little bit of help.
Yes, exactly. It looks like they're coming about and coming back down. The Canadian Navy.
Oh yeah,
cool.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the Royal Majesty.
Yeah. So I see
on,
there's several people on the foredeck getting ready to hoist something, some maybe some
We're
sail.
trying to connect to. During this time, audio will be muted.
Yep.
wow. Am I still with you guys?
Yes, you
Oh
are.
yep. You're still there.
All right.
Did you see what JD wrote in the chat there, Paul?
Okay. Murray drone got too close to Hodges turf, so he took it out of the sky. Yep. Get out of my airspace, you American.
Yeah. Oh my, that's funny.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, even I'd like to get it back. Obviously,
Sure.
yeah, I could send it back to DJI and say, "Here's your damn drone now."
Yeah,
give
give me a,
No. Clean it up and send it back. Let's see if it still works.
yeah.
No, get more out of it. Oh no, don't give it to them. No, I know they gave you a new one though, did they? Or did you order
No,
it?
no, they wouldn't do it.
Gave me a discount on ordering a new one where they're supposed to replace it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And
Did your
so
house insurance-
they said technically because we can't recoup the flight records, therefore they denied me the care refresh contract.
Oh, okay. Did your house insurance cover it?
No, I never checked.
Oh, call them and just ask them. Just be curious and ask them.
Yeah.
I'd love to know.
Yep.
Because everybody has house insurance for their property, like for their
Right.
their
Right.
stuff. You can replace suitcases and all kinds of stuff. It'd be interesting to see what they said to you.
Yep,
Of course, maybe they
exactly.
don't know you fly.
Well, I had contacted them a couple of 3 or 4 years ago about it, and they said, yes, it's covered under your homeowner's insurance.
Hey, there you go.
Look at,
My-
it's coming down, Marie.
Aha.
Hmm.
Very good.
It's coming down.
need-
I wish I was down there. I'd video it.
Yeah.
Well, go. We'll hold the fort.
Will you guys hold the fort? I can run down there.
Yep. Go
Go
ahead,
for it.
Paul. Go grab it. Go grab it,
Yeah.
Paul.
Because you won't get it every time. It's there.
I've
Everybody's talking about it.
I've got at least a half an hour better. So
I got all
Yeah.
day.
yeah. I got Ariel to do at noon, right? So
Go. I promise not to fight with them.
yeah.
We're Canadian cousins. It's
Okay.
good.
Now we're gonna have to go pull it up on my big screen here and watch this thing now.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
that ship that's a bigger boat than I thought it was. Holy mackerel.
Yeah. If I could have flipped over onto the camera and listened to the chat, there's a guy that put a real nice description of it on
Oh yeah.
Roadster, and he really had a nice description of it. It's 105 feet long or something like that. You know, a whole bunch of stuff. I don't paste and copy all that stuff. I just read it and move on.
But anyways, here I'll do a little share screen. So anyway, so yeah, so this is what Paul's gonna go look at. Huh. I don't. Oh, those are just big things. Those dock bumpers on the side of it there. Huh?
Yeah.
They're getting ready to dock, maybe. Huh.
Yeah, they're gonna be, and I don't know where they're gonna dock unless it's the government dock around the corner where Paul doesn't see. And maybe
Yeah.
maybe they are gonna dock where Hollyhock is. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. Huh.
If it's
Too bad somebody wasn't on the camera. Damn it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, because they're not
They're They're
showing
all
it.
over, yeah. They're all over there pouting, Don. I don't know, or Paul. I don't know what's going on. Don't care. Let them. It's their bailiwick. Let them clean it up.
Yeah. Because Doug
Emerson.
McConnery, yeah, he's a.
He's good. He's good. He
okay.
started. He just started about, I'm going to say a month ago, but he's good.
Okay. Okay. Now it's coming into view again a little bit, but all
Yeah.
they did was back the camera out a bit.
Yeah.
they're
just-
starting. But it might be on just automatic too, though.
yeah. I can't tell by looking at his picture.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Now it's going to catch up to it here.
Okay.
So here, I'll go back to
Just-
full size
just-
screen here, screen share. Geez, I don't know if Paul's going to get there quick enough.
Well, he may. If he goes down to the other side of the bridge that he usually
Yeah.
does.
Yeah. He might get it if it goes down there. But
Yeah,
it's
he'll-
moving along there pretty good under power. Wow, it's got the current too.
Oh, the current's wicked there right now. Yeah, somebody's on camera now. Justin just came online too, Paul.
Yep. Yeah. I see Justin there. He's been there for a little bit. So.
Yeah, it's under meter. I would say they couldn't drift down through there. They got to have control of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They'll have
Oh, yeah.
that what is it? AID on it or ADI or whatever. ADI on it.
ADS. Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll be all on their computers.
Yeah.
And it'll just take it down there and do it for them.
Yeah. Hmm.
Most of the ships are that way.
Hopefully Paul makes it in time. Because that's
Well,
moving
he
along
did
there
it,
pretty good clip.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just under the bridge now, so.
Yep. Yeah, the camera's about 30 seconds or so behind, eh?
Yeah.
Hi, Justin.
How's it going?
Good.
Hey.
Come on. Oh, look at this. Wonder what somebody's speeding it up. Or is that you, Paul?
What? Speeding it up?
Yeah.
No, I'm not touching anything.
Wow. Somebody's got the.
As I
Somebody's
said,
got-
this thing's trucking right along.
Oh, yeah. Lordy.
Well, they must have quite a bit of power on going down upstream to keep control of it, maybe.
Yeah. The current is supposed to be only like 5, 6 at the most, but I
Yeah.
think it's the whirlpools that are in it, that catches them.
Yeah.
The big guys, they just ignore it all, but the little
Yeah,
guys
and when,
up
yeah,
on
and Paul
top.
can, with the Air 2S, Paul can chase that pretty good too, though, you know.
Oh, that's good.
I wonder if they're gonna go around in behind.
That's what I figure they're gonna do, but then not many people can get to it. They're more apt to go over by the grain elevators on that
Yeah,
side,
that's what I mean. Yeah, go over that way to the Canadian side.
and they could even go into the bay because they don't even need 9 feet of water. They could go
Yeah.
in and actually walk at those apartment buildings area.
I'm just trying to see if I can see Paul's drone flying around here.
And I don't see it yet.
No. Look at that thing drift sideways.
Yeah, that's where they do their slide to
Yeah,
get,
you
get
can-
control of it, eh?
Yep.
See, Paul could go down there where that square building is. That's their office. It's like their city office, eh? And the
Oh,
cops,
yeah.
the police station is there, and the fire department's there. He could fly there and see everything going on the other side because the camera would pick it up.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You know, focus in.
Because that's where the camera is too for the thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
Sure.
that's where the camera is for Boat Nerd.
Yeah, boat nerds. I just gotta let my dog go from in here.
Okay.
Oh, pain in the butt. They want to go out every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, I'll check to see if anything's been in the backyard in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. We just got
I
a new
think-
pup. It's
Oh, did
4
ya?
months- Yeah, 4 months old. Great Dane.
Oh, gee, beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, and he's 60 pounds already.
Oh,
And he's not overweight a bit. You know, it's good. He's really
he's
doing
just a
good.
big dog. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but he's really he's a puppy, mind you. He'll get loose and really go crazy, but he's
Yeah.
very soothing, gentle, you know? He just
Yep.
plays in the
Yeah.
he's got
Well,
a
they always
chair.
called him the gentle giant, didn't they?
Oh man, I'll tell you. He's really good. He's all black. Except for
Oh.
he's got white on the back of his paws. So when he's walking away from you, he looks like a horse that's got a white feet. Kind of
No, I
funny.
don't see Paul's drone.
Nope, I've been looking and I don't see it. But then I've just got a small screen here.
Yeah. I got a full size 42-inch screen here right now. And
Yep. Well, I stay out of that room where my big computer is because there's Anne's in there. She's got hers going, and my son's in there, and he's got his going. And it's just too much racket.
yeah.
TV
Huh.
maybe going. Ugh, too much. But if I sit out here, it's quieter.
Well, almost look like they're gonna point it down the river.
Yeah, maybe. Well, they still got lots of time to go over into the bay,
Yeah.
what they call Sunny Bay.
Yeah.
That gravel yard that you see straight ahead, that's sort of the end of the front street part of
Oh,
the
okay.
city.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the trains
Oh.
they hear that you can't find, they end up over there at the end of that gravel pile on the right hand
Oh.
end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So they are turning.
Yeah. Not surprised. They probably got tours gonna happen.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Not this guy.
Hi, Justin.
I was talking to Ron.
Oh,
Oh, hey. But not this guy coming
I don't know. Let's see a drone right there or not. Just going in behind the ship. Maybe. I don't know if I've seen him.
in. What you doing,
Paul
Ron?
will chase. Yeah, Paul will chase it. So.
Yep.
Huh. Oh, that one's a bird.
Yep. I see your mouse. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I was just trying to see. Oh,
All out chasing something.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got this
women-
little sailboat. Well, not a little
Oh.
sailboat, but a training ship for the Navy. Right there. That him there? I'm not sure. It's
Yep.
not flap. Not
Well-
sure. Right there. It's staying at a steady altitude right there. Almost looked like that was Paul there.
Okay. That white building you see is a rest home, Paul.
Oh, right straight ahead there? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Beautiful place.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna go in behind there by the grain elevators.
Yeah, well, they're farther down actually, Paul. They're actually working their way into the bay, which is, what do you call it? They have a whole lot of boats back in there.
Yeah. I'm
you
gonna
know.
stop share for a minute and I'm gonna quickly go to, if I can pull up Boat Nerd quick enough. Port River, Boat Nerd, Port Huron, River Cam.
Yep.
Okay, so let's go this one here. Cool, okay, cool. So I will do another share screen here. Okay, and there's the ship now.
Yes. You're in the bay. They're in the bay.
They slowed right down, eh?
Yeah.
Other than that picture being a little wavy, it's a pretty clear picture, nice colors on it.
Mm-hmm.
But when they zoom out, or
Yeah.
zoom in, they get that wave going in on the camera.
See, now that picture you're looking at right now, they're not in the bay at all.
Huh.
No,
Why are there
that's right.
Canadians in our? Hey, why are there Canadians in our waterway?
They're on the Canadian side there, Justin. Sorry about your luck. You're in Canadian water.
Yeah, it's clean.
There's Ron. Hey, Ron, you're back. So,
I'm back.
anyways, cool. Anyways, well, hopefully Paul got it. Anyways,
Yeah, that's okay. You can flip it back, Paul.
yeah, okay.
I'll get it on rewind after if I want.
Yep. Oh yeah. They're just stopped there right now. They're not even moving.
That's right. And they're not even in the bay.
Yeah. Huh.
Maybe they're going to pull up to the casino, Paul.
Well, yeah, maybe they're gonna go to the casino. So
Yeah, they certainly could. They have a nice meal, a whole bit.
Yeah.
Give them some Purdy's fish.
oh, somebody's jumping in the little boat there, little tender they have there.
Yeah, landing party. I'll bet you.
Yeah. Yep. She got the little one there behind the ship there right now. Some
Yeah.
guy in there doing something, hooking up the gas line or something.
That's the Americans taking care of the Canadians.
Oh, is that it? Just send in the armed forces. Little inflatable.
Yeah, they're sneaking up on the boat.
Yeah.
Justin,
Oh,
you're being
he just released it.
yeah.
Maybe he's got to tow the big ship in.
Could be.
Okay. Well, they just started the motor up on the big sailboat, so
They did.
now they're moving, they're turning.
Well, they're not going to sail much because they got the sails all covered with their covers.
Yep. But they got all the docking things out on
Yep.
the right side, so
They're called fenders, right?
fenders, yeah, that's it. I couldn't think of the name. Thank you.
Me neither. Till now,
Yeah.
just it. I'm thinking they don't look like fenders to me.
Or one guy says, when you guys are docking, I ain't staying on this boat. I'm getting my own little boat. Well, there's no place to dock right there.
It's one of those things that blow up. It's a
Yeah.
dinghy.
Yeah, it's inflatable.
Yep.
Huh? Wonder where they're going.
Don't know. They turned around.
They got power going to it again. It's weird.
Well, we are Canadian.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe would they be going for fuel? No. The sailboat going for fuel.
Yeah, definitely. Sailboat fuel for sure.
Yeah. No, flags are all wrapped around the mast now.
Yeah.
I don't know where the little dinghy went. He just staying up with them on the other side, I think.
Maybe he sunk.
Yeah.
He was bailing water when I seen him.
Yeah.
There it goes. It's free now.
Everybody seems to be sitting down, so it doesn't look like you're going to do anything too exciting. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think so either.
Not
got it all
like getting
covered
ready.
up.
Yeah, I thought maybe getting ready to man the lines, because see, they could dock right there
Oh, yeah.
across them.
Yeah, that's the government dock. That's where they come in and get their anything fixed they want fixed.
Yeah. Oh, nobody's following them anymore. Or what going on here? Oh well. Oh, there we go. Back around.
Coast Guard come in and park there too all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Unload all their boys and leave them to be repaired.
Yeah. Huh.
The other side is where the boats pull in and fill up with grain or unload, eh?
Yeah, on the far side there. So they must be going in there just to dock.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that AI.
yeah, oh yeah,
yes,
I see them. Yeah,
AIS equipment
yeah.
that they put on is put on right there. There's a building right there. They're all.
Yeah,
all
one guy's
shipped.
holding the fender there up by the front there now,
Yeah,
hanging over the edge. Yeah,
yeah. There's
not
one of
gonna
those.
see the. Yeah.
Got
Oh.
two tied up right there.
Oh well, no, we ain't gonna see much more now. So
No,
Oh,
you
should
can
be.
move.
yeah, Paul should be back any second now. Shouldn't
Oh,
take him
yeah.
long.
Unless he's videoing this. Is
No,
it?
I don't think he is. He'd be back by now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So on the
cool.
way home now, Ron.
Yes, and I was very much entertained. I gotta tell you, this is the honest God truth, guys. This really happened. I leave the apartment in the truck. I get a mile or so down the road to get down to the one intersection, the red light, and then right there where I need to turn right, there's a bridge, railroad bridge. While the highway goes up over the bridge, well, you know, bridges, a lot of
Yep.
little Tweety birds like to build nests underneath
Yep.
bridges. There was this lady, and how do I politely put this? She was of a various size, wearing this tent of a dress. Looked like one of those Hawaiian muumuus. You know? So anyhow, the wind's starting to blow a little bit, and her dress is kind of flopping up a little bit. All of a sudden, I mean, I'm sitting there at the traffic light. I'm drinking my coffee, foot on the brake, drinking my coffee, and I look over, and I literally see this Tweety bird right up underneath her dress.
Oh,
The dance that she put on And then she's pulling her dress up, trying to get this Tweety bird out of there. All you can see is these giant granny panties. I thought I was gonna spit my coffee all over the truck. And then she looked over and she knew damn well I saw her. And I'm like, I just couldn't help it. It's like, lady, I'm sorry, but you're too entertaining. Then I had to pull. I didn't say anything, but I just couldn't stop laughing. Oh my God. That was about 20 seconds worth of sheer entertainment.
Oh yeah.
And no camera. You didn't have your camera running, did you?
Oh no. I didn't think of that. Oh shoot. Should have grabbed the phone or something. Yeah.
That had gone viral.
Yeah.
Well, Lynn said Paul's back, so
Cool.
hey, I see somebody I know right there. Whoop, he disappeared on us again.
Right back, gang.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have reached Lady Stars medic for life. You know.
Yeah, scarred for life now, eh?
Yeah. It's like, oh, I didn't need to see that at 8 in the morning.
You too, Ron.
It was pretty damn funny. Just watching her dance and doing this. It was
Yeah.
pretty
I'll teach you to wear a tablecloth.
yeah, exactly. And I'm easily entertained anyhow, but that was pretty good. Oh man.
Yeah.
Southbound and down. Yeah, I'm gonna give Tomas a call here in a little bit. Catch up with him.
Yeah, he was hoping you would.
Oh yeah. Tomas and I, we talk every couple weeks or so. Sometimes we spread out a little longer, but we forget or get busy or whatever. But he's a good dude. I like Tomas.
Nice. Well, you get work and life, eh?
Yeah. So did you drive the little ankle biters today, Paul?
Yep, we got after today, we got 3 more days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week.
Ah,
But even today, I don't think I had 15 kids on the bus today.
really?
Well, and see, they hand out report cards on Monday, so it'll probably even get thinner after that. You know, some people leaving on vacations a little earlier and stuff like that.
Right. God, I remember. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, it's report card time. Yeah, the end of the year to see if you passed and go on to the next grade.
Yeah, well, they don't fail anybody here anyway, so
No?
no,
No.
nobody.
Nobody feels.
Really?
Yep.
Well, that's not incentive to make kids work harder.
Nope. Yeah, or miss skip school or whatever. No.
They don't matter. They don't care.
Because that's not feeling inclusive. So if you didn't do well, you felt being a loner that you weren't the one that could pass, go into the next grade. So they don't want the kids to feel bad, so they're put them through anyways.
Hmm. Wow.
So Paul, how'd you make out?
Well, the between the delay on the cameras and everything, I got down there just as it was going by. By the time I got the drone out, it was down the river ways. And what I was flying with was the Mini 3.
Oh,
And I
okay.
flew it down and got it, and it was down at almost 6,000 feet without a drop of a signal.
Oh, cool.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
You
was
hit the
impressed.
record button, right?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
That's big stuff.
Let me look and see. It just uploaded something off of there.
Okay, cool.
Let's see what we got. Okay, here is. I'm going to share with you guys the raw video. This is the first with the Mini 3 Pro on the fly. All in auto.
Oh, come on, you stupid GPS.
Oh, yeah, you're chasing it pretty good there, Paul. That thing is moving along pretty good, but there's not much wind though. It's only 2 or 3 mile an hour, I think. But that boat there for a while away was trucking right along.
I think this is a nice shot with the U.S. Coast Guard ship behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of cool. You should have snapped a photo. That
Oh,
was a
I
nice
can pull
shot.
photos from video, but you can't make photos into video.
No.
Yeah.
Job. Good job. You can actually see everything on there.
Yeah.
And size looks more normal on here. Like, you know, on the looks like it isn't all pushed in, you know, all
Yeah.
stretched out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Huh?
We couldn't figure. I thought it was going into the bay on you, Paul, but it didn't get that far down.
Well, it does. You'll see towards the end here, Marie, it makes a hard left.
Yeah.
And
That's a
there
nice,
I'm a little bit closer. I want to get a little bit of close up of the deck and the people. And
yeah, that's a nice video there, Paul. Nice and smooth and
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
well, I'll tell you what, that Mini 3 flies like a DJI. I'm impressed. And
It should.
I'm way up there, up the river.
oh yeah. Oh, you can see how far you are from where you
Bridge.
took off.
Wow.
How far is the bridge to the courthouse or the police station? That, you know, that gray building.
About 2 nautical miles, 3.
Okay, because that's how far away you are
Yeah.
from.
Wow.
You see, there's where it's making a turn, and I don't know where it's headed. I don't think it's headed towards the bay because see how it does a sharp turn.
Yeah.
No, it
stopped.
went into that dock, Paul, straight ahead.
Okay, into the government dock.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that must be because see, there's a truck waiting for him there. Truck and a car.
Okay.
But nice, Paul. That was nice shots.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to thank you guys for letting me go get that because
I was
it.
getting concerned you weren't going to get there quick enough. That thing was just trucking down the river.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Great video.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's like our grandparents used to tell us when we were young kids. You get what you pay for. If you buy something cheap, you get something cheap.
Yeah.
And then I'll tell you what, Ron, that sure sells me on the Mini 3. I was thinking about selling it, but I don't think so.
Really?
Because you know what your copter sounds like when it takes off.
Yeah.
You get 10 feet off the ground, you can't hear it.
Really?
Well, that's one of the things they were saying about it. It was really quiet. You see what Bill from Newfound Drone Production just said?
Yeah, I understand, Bill. I do. I think it was one of my better flights too, because the stick movements and everything are exactly as I've been flying for years. The Autel is glitchy, you know. It's just you give it a little bit here and it moves all over.
I honestly think Bill or Paul and that Autel, you may have to calibrate those sticks and then adjust them to, I think in all the drones, you can adjust what do they call it?
Yeah,
The sensitivity of the stick.
sensitivity. Yeah. The thing of it is, Ron, is that I'm so DJI oriented, okay?
Well, yeah.
That I don't know how to do it on another drone, how to find the settings. Because, one thing they do, they name them different things.
Yeah.
Well, Ron, this is the thing is, Paul barely knows how to turn the power button on. So. You're asking for a lot there, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Paul, you might want to get your drone out. They're going to start rioting in the streets now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Supreme Court just overruled the Roe versus Wade.
Roe Wade?
They'll be
Would they
rioting in
overrule-
the streets tonight.
What happened, Paul?
Well, the Roe
US
versus
Supreme
Wade,
Court,
they took
what's
it from
that?
federal and put it back to the individual
back
states.
to the
now.
states. Yep. Made it a states' rights issue.
Yeah.
So the ruling of Roe versus Wade way back when, that allowed abortions nationwide, that nobody could deny you an abortion, is
Right.
now sent back to the states.
To the individual states, right?
Yep.
So it's not a federal issue now; it's a state issue.
Well, it
In
depends
In other
on
words,
what
there's
state
no
you're in.
there's no federal guarantee that you can go abort a baby and have the right to do so.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what state you're in, whether they're going to riot or not, because they ain't going to do that shit down here. Guarantee you that.
Well, what
No,
I don't understand here, that far left, they're always preaching about rights and individuals and damn
No, they're
everybody,
preaching
but yet
about their rights.
you can kill a living being, and
No,
that's
they-
okay.
They preach about their own rights. They care less about yours. That's why they want to limit speech and say you can't say certain words. Well, why? If they get offended by something, and then everything's going to be banned. That's why we can't do that. Well, I said, if you go by the Constitution, free speech, hate speech doesn't exist in the U.S., period. You might not like it, but you got to deal with it.
Well,
Well, you're not inciting violence.
it's like Justin, if you don't like what you're listening to, turn the channel.
Well, that's the thing, is that the only thing that can get you in trouble from speech in the U.S. is if you're inciting violence. But if you're saying racial stuff, whatever, if somebody doesn't like it, oh well. Do I agree with them? No, but I can't limit what one person says, because then that opens up a door to limit everybody.
Well, if the thing of it is you guys got to tune out the static that in your mind you don't want to hear it. Just tune it out.
Right. Exactly. But like I said, say you even wanted to eliminate Nazis from being able to congregate and talk racial stuff about, well, as long as they're not doing anything, I don't want to stop that, because then that opens the door for, well, I don't want you talking about motorcycles, or I don't want you talking about this. And then it turns into everything gets banned, and then it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
Granted, like I said, I don't agree with any of that stuff, but still, it's going to open up a door that you don't want to open up.
Well, it's the old Pandora's box theory, Don't be messing around in things that you don't want to open the door.
Well, it's like I said before, like Joe Rogan said, all the people that are on the side of the Constitution are the ones that have seen hell and been to hell and back. And that's not the door you want to open. He said, because once you open it, you're not going to be able to close it. Ooh, that car almost got rear-ended.
Pelosi's on the TV now ranting and raving about, it's a woman's right. It's a woman's right. Reproductive is woman's right. Well, then how come a woman can't impregnate themselves?
You know what's funny though? is why is it that they can say my body, my choice when it comes to abortion, but when it comes to the vaccine, all of a sudden it's not your choice.
Yep.
Yeah.
You try to apply that same argument to it, they flip out on you.
It's selective.
Well, I think the reasoning behind that is like, then you're going to infect others.
Yeah, but
That's
it's still
their
your
whole
body.
reason for that one.
Yeah, but like I said, it's you know, a lot of them then they'll try that argument of, well, what about girls that get raped, or what about girls that, you know, this and that? Well, if you look at the rate of abortions, that's only less than 1% of actual abortions.
Yep.
Just a lot of girls that are going out and having kids, and they're not using protection and they're not ready for it, and then they just do that as an excuse to get rid of it because they don't want to take care of it.
Yeah, and they don't
Like on
give
the red-
any rights to the new unborn child. You know, they strip the rights, but yet the minute they're conceived, that child, in my mind, is a citizen of the United States. Because once they have a heartbeat, once they're breathing, you know,
Got a heartbeat. Yeah.
yeah, you can't kill them.
Like, I understand, you know, if a girl, you know, actually got raped and got impregnated by her rapist, and that's a reasoning behind not wanting to have the child, I can kind of get behind that. But it's, like I said, that in that case, though, that's literally less than 1% of abortions is actually issues like that. But that's their main argument for it. That's the only thing that they can come up with when they argue against
Well,
it.
and to take it even further, I would be more comfortable if they used our tax dollars to support that rape victim all the way through and let her get counseling and decide, does she want to keep it or does she want to adopt it out to a better loving family that is in line to adopt children?
Well, a lot of people have to adopt children from third world countries just
Yes,
so they can have a kid.
Yeah, because it's too fucking expensive in the U.S. to adopt.
that's right. So if the government wanted to support them for a year, let's say give them a year, the time of conception, all the way through 3 or 4 months afterwards, so that they can get counseling or whatever, fine. But, you know, just to say, yeah, you can kill it. No.
No.
That's why I said 90% of abortions, though, are just girls that are not just out being promiscuous and not using protection. And it's nothing, and it's not an excuse for the guys either. You know what I'm saying? It takes two to do it.
Yeah.
But
Hey, Ron, have you ever had a case where a woman has died and she's been like 5 or 6 months pregnant and you've done a C-section and saved the child?
I think
Because I've heard of that happening.
that it's usually a little bit more towards the seventh, pushing towards the 8th month.
Yeah, I've heard of that a lot more around the 8th month, right?
Yeah. 8th into 9th. Yeah. Cause really below, 30 to 32 weeks, chances of the child surviving at all, you know, are kind of rough.
the thing is that even though they turned it back over to the states, even if 30 states ban it, these girls are just going to go across state lines to go get it done anyway. So
Oh yeah. Like, yeah, that's what I don't understand. Like,
Yeah, why the
It may
big hubbub?
I'm saying it may keep a few of them from being able to do it because they may not afford to get in the car and drive 12 hours across to another state to pay for it or to do it. You know what I'm saying? They might not have the money to, but
Right.
there's still going to be a lot of women that are going to drive across state lines to go get it done anyway. So.
Like down, you know, here in the Dakotas, the one reservation I used to work on, Rosebud, they did a survey on there, a whole bunch of things, everything from the cost of living, you know, how long men live, how long women live. But they didn't say women, they said females. But the average was 75% of the females on the reservation between the ages of 14 and 18 were sexually abused or molested or raped. 75%.
Wow.
Yeah, it's bad. So there's a lot of unwanted pregnancies, and then we see, yeah, they may keep the kid, but the care that you almost wonder, and Paul, don't take us the wrong way, Paul Mary, but you almost wonder, like, would that kid have been better off if they would have?
Oh, yeah, I get the idea, Ron. I get it. But by the same token, if that child that is conceived is a viable embryo and is experiencing life and everything else, what are his wishes or her wishes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what about, even with the abortions, what about the sperm donor? Did he not get a say in it?
Yeah, what about the father, the actual father?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the fathers don't have any say. I saw a really heartbreaking video one time of a girl going into a abortion clinic, and the boyfriend was sitting outside just bawling his eyes out trying to get her to stop it. And he had no say in it. Like, she just went in and had it done. So he was, begging her and crying and sitting outside.
Yeah.
I think it should be a two-party thing too. If they do allow this, you should have to have the dad and the mom both sign it, saying that it's okay to do. I guess. I don't know. Definitely a double-edged sword, though. Very tough subject to deal with.
It is a controversial subject, really.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I could kind of get on board, if a girl was raped. And I understand how hard it is. But at the same time, like I said, that's actually a small percentage of actual abortion. So you can't really use that as an argument. And if anything, you can have special waivers or something that they can get, from police. If they have a police report proving that that's what happened and all that. But the problem is, too, a lot of girls don't report it either. So.
Yeah. Because there's usually, even if they're raped, there's something they can do now almost instantly to stop things, right? So.
Yeah, the only thing I can tell you that I think is really fair for everybody, because you can talk about mentally challenged people as well.
Yeah.
There's what they call the morning after pill. I don't know if Ron knows anything about it. But you can go to an emergency department anywhere and ask for a morning after pill, and they give it to you. And whatever, if you do or you don't have to worry about it. It just all takes care of itself.
Plan B.
Yeah. I think teenage girls that just haven't got their marbles all in a row, and mom and dad needs to know that there's something they can take their 13-year-old down to emergency and say, hey, this is what happened last night. I'm not sure who's who. I don't know how many. The stories go on and on and on.
Yep.
And you hand them the pill and it takes care of itself. Nobody knows that there's a conception. You don't even know that. So it's just, thank God there's that. And I just leave it alone. I don't even try to make decisions for people or try to tell them what to do or anything. You just put the pill in front of them and say, here's your choice.
Yep.
Do what you want. Leave
Right,
it back.
but that's all. That's a good idea too, because that's also way before a heartbeat or anything else comes along.
That's right. Yep, you've got it. She just automatically has her period like she would any other time, and it's done. It's just one more step that we have that we didn't have 30 years ago or 50 years ago. That's the best way of putting it. Kids get drinking. It's just sad.
Yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I have to go do some work.
Yeah, Paul's got to fly.
I got to
Well,
fly at noon, so
He's got a real estate job to do.
Yeah, somebody's gonna pay the taxes.
yeah, but somebody's got to pay the bills here. You know,
Exactly.
the end of the month is coming soon. Got to get as much work done as I can.
Yep.
So, anyways, guys, y'all have a good one. I am out of here. So, see ya, Paul. I will be on tonight.
Okay.
But it'll be at the trailer, of course. So
Okay,
I might be
sounds good.
a few minutes late, maybe. I don't know. So, but I
We'll
will
see
be
how
there.
it goes. Yep. All
Yep.
right. And Paul, before you leave, make sure that the chocolate pudding mix is put away.
Oh, damn dogs.
Oh, really? They got into it?
Oh yeah.
What do you call it? Rigatini? You know, it looks like spaghetti, but it's wider and flat.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had that all over the kitchen floor yesterday when I come home. A package of that rice that you put in water that you know, it's got chicken mixed with it, whatever. Yeah, she had that out all
Oh,
over my living room floor.
And it wasn't too long ago she got into a pudding mix too, didn't she?
Yep.
look, you
Well, like you said,
What's that,
like
Ron?
you said, Paul, they're getting tired of that same old dog food.
Food, yeah. Oh, here. Can you see the corner of this box?
Yeah.
That's not the way I open a box.
They like the Ritz crackers too, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know. She gets mad at me and does that, or what? And she knows.
Oh
she's
yeah.
not
Oh
supposed
yeah.
to.
Mia does the same thing to me. Remember, she chewed that box up the other day because I left her behind.
Yep. It was just
Paul,
Well, they
before you go, Paul,
Yep.
before you go, you'll have to show Ron that new house that you think he should have tonight.
oh.
The log cabin.
Didn't you
Yeah.
see that yet?
No,
Oh,
you
I've
want
seen
to
the log cabin.
Did you see?
I've
Well,
seen
I
the
was
log
showing.
cabin.
Oh, okay. They got it listed finally. It's only
Yeah, I can't
2.3. Huh?
I'm an overworked, underpaid paramedic. I can't afford that.
$2.3 million. Wow. Anyways. Okay, guys. Catch you
Okay.
later.
All
See
right.
ya, Paul.
Thanks,
Yep.
Paul.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
That's hilarious. Gracie, she fixes his butt, you know. I told him he should put like child locks on the doors.
Do they get into the cabinets?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
They
Sneaky
they
little
get-
buggers.
They go right. Well, Lynn has the same thing with her macabre parrot. If he's used to be running around the house, he'd go down his tea stand, walk into the kitchen, start opening and going through the drawers and through the underneath. He'd go, "Wow, what's this? Wow, what's that?"
Funny.
No kidding.
Yeah, she'd go running in there and say, "Get out of there, get out." And he'd go running back up his tea stand. That was funny. Hilarious.
Oh,
So how much more time you got there, Ron?
oh, quite a ways. It's gonna be.
Well, are you gonna stop for lunch about halfway with your friend, or?
I'm about 45 minutes from the house. I'll stop for lunch. But it's 9:10. I probably won't get there till 11:15, 11:30.
Ah,
Yeah. Oh, I didn't sleep the greatest last night. Oh. I said, as soon as you guys are done, I'm going to chat with Tomas.
oh, okay.
I'm coming up to that little town with the fake police car. The fake cop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll have to show you guys.
Hey,
Amazon-
did you ever see or hear from the police officer you saved out there in the parking lot?
No, I never see him. I see him in town once in a while.
He
I'll
probably
wave at him.
he's probably embarrassed.
No.
It was a legit thing. That parking lot was a sheet of ice. All right, let me see. There we go. I'll pull over beside it. There's the popo. The big dummy sitting in.
Why does it have a red light on it?
I don't know. That thing is so damn. It's a. What is that? A Ford? What is that? A Crown Vic? I think.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
No, that looks like more like a Ford. I don't know. Is that a Vic? It looks like a Taurus almost.
No, it's not a Taurus. No, that's a Crown Vic. I think.
Is it? My sister had one of the last Crown Vics off the line in 2011. She had like one of the last 20 that was ever built.
Ooh, get out of the way, Ron. Uh-oh, starting to look cloudy.
Really?
Yeah. Don't rain on me. I got a bunch of outside work I want to do this weekend. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Menards tomorrow and pick up supplies. I'm gonna measure today. I schemed all weekend.
No.
I got in my mind what I want to do, and now I got to go home and measure and write down because I want to make one trip into town. I'll load up the trailer.
Probably why you couldn't sleep last night. You were thinking about your project, huh?
I probably was.
You know, I do that. Like if I got something coming up the next day, I'll be up all night thinking about it.
Yeah. They say your mind subconsciously, even though you're sleeping, subconsciously thinks about it. It is a rarity that when I have to come to work, I have to get up at like 2:15, 2:30 in the morning. It's a rarity that the alarm goes off. I'm already up.
It's like me every morning. I wake up automatically.
Ooh, damn.
When I worked at Walmart, I did 4 to 1 for like 3 or 4 years straight, and I would always wake up at 3 o'clock on the dot, like 2:33.
Your body gets in a system.
That's like I can't sleep past 7:30, 8 o'clock on weekends when I'm off. No matter how much I try, I'm wide awake at that time.
Your newspaper words are, don't think so, don't think so.
Well, Marie's got the secret to the fountain of youth. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
And for $500 a head, you can come to her seminar, and she will expound to you all about how you harness the essence of the fountain of youth that is dwelling within us all, right, Marie?
Yeah, sure.
You pulled that all out of there, Paul.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I think that's what you would call on a roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my.
Marie, I actually don't think I've ever met you. I've seen you on the live streams, or seen you in the chats rather, but you're from Canada, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yep, that's true.
That's all I know about you.
That's good.
That's good.
Don't
Okay.
cost much.
That's funny.
All I know about Ron is he likes to hunt. And he drives an ambulance.
Drives an
Right.
ambulance driver.
Right.
He flies. And
Yeah,
drives.
fly my end. Yeah,
I think
drive home, fly.
Sorry. I think if I was-
Ron's likely to really go up and kill Justin.
I'll just
No,
call him
I-
a damn meter reader.
Yes, I've heard the conversation.
What's your official title, Justin? You're a gas detection technician?
Yeah, I'm a gas leak technician.
Oh, okay.
He's the
Good
dude I call. He's the dude I call, Ron, when I smelled gas out at the gate at
Yeah,
Christmas
like
Eve.
I do.
Yep, at Christmas Eve. And guess what? It lays under the snow. It actually lays under the snow. I didn't realize that. So you can have a lot of gas there.
Gas buildup under the snow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I do an emergency response too to gas leaks.
Aha, good. The
That's why I go code amber. I like to go code amber.
Code Amber. Ah,
Yep. What happened was the company came in and paved the road. So they dug it out, shook it all up. Everything was all shook up. You know how everything vibrates. And they felt that the machinery that they had brought in, the equipment they brought in, had vibrated the pipe apart. And it had a slow leak for about 4 months. And then at Christmas, after the ice and snow built up on top of it, it was under the ground. And then I started being able to smell it when I'd walk past doing my walk. And so they came in, tore it all up Christmas Eve and fixed it.
See, natural gas isn't as dangerous, but propane, that can be really dangerous because propane will pool on the ground because it's heavier than air, where natural gas is lighter than air. So if it's outside, it can dissipate enough to where it's not a combustible, like a dangerous combustible. But propane, it'll pool on the ground and then you got a real problem.
Well, here, Justin, we pay attention to birds flying in the air. If there's a collection of birds flying, they can smell this gas, and we often see them come and test around to see where it's leaking, and they find it.
Yeah, we have that too, and then we also have you'll get a big collection of flies and insects that are attracted to that.
Yeah, but it's the smell. It's the odor they put in the gas to so people can recognize it. It's not the gas itself.
Smells like rotting eggs.
Yep, that's right. So buzzards will collect. You might see it, look up in the sky, and you see 10 or 15 or more. You go, uh-oh, and pretty soon you'll see the gas company coming around checking.
Wow.
Yeah, and another telltale sign too is you'll see like dead vegetation in just one little spot.
Yeah.
But the ground will get super hard and compacted, and it does it will look a specific way. The ground will, like the way it's compacted, and you'll be able to tell there's a gas leak. That's how I find in-ground leaks sometimes, just by the look of the dirt. I can tell.
Yep, that's true. That's true. Because we have big, huge pipelines going through the countryside, and often a farmer will be out there working off a field or something. He'll spot something, and of course it's very dangerous because he can blow up just going over top of it with his tractor.
Like we have like the normal pressure going into your house is like in the 40s, but we have gas lines, like gas mains here in my town that are like 800, 850 psi. Talking about if you were to hit that with a backhoe, you would take out a couple city blocks, no problem.
Yes. We have pipelines you can drive a small car through.
Yeah, they're very dangerous when they get that big.
Yep, and they fly over them often with helicopters or planes, just checking them. Yep.
Wow.
Well, we stole the thing on you, Ron. Sorry.
I'm just listening in, driving down the road.
Yep.
We have to keep Ron up anyway, so.
Yeah.
Keep Ron honest?
No, keep him up. Otherwise, he'll get tired and sleepy.
Oh, keep him awake. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know Ron's got a couple of of friends that he likes to converse with, and everybody kind of shares the burden, right, Ron?
They do. I
Shares
talked to
the
Matt.
burden.
Talked to Matt. I called him up. The hell time was it? 4:30 in the morning, my time. He was up cooking. He was cooking up a storm. He was making some kind of chicken, and he was mixing and cutting, and utensils going all over the place.
Oh my God.
Looked pretty damn good though.
Made you hungry. Yeah, made you hungry.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Well, usually when Ron gets hungry, he says, "Oh, got to make a stop."
I will. Yep. Make sure I
Yep.
don't have any of those little whippersnappers yelling
Yep.
at me and saying, "Oh, you jumped in line."
Yeah, did you hear about that, Marie?
What's that?
Tell her
No.
that story, Ron.
There's a store about 5-10 minutes up the road. I was on with Paul, and I just stopped to get a water or coffee or something, and I wasn't in a hurry. Walked up to the counter, and this kid said I jumped in front of him in line. Well, his exact words were, he said, "Excuse me, old man." He said, "You always effing jump in front of people." And I looked over at him and I said, "You really want to go down that trail, little cowboy?" And I said, "You're in that much of a hurry, you go right ahead." He never said another word. It's probably a good thing because I would have lashed a hold of him. I was a little tired and cranky. So,
No, Ron being cranky. Oh, come on.
no.
Oh, that's funny.
You've only ever seen me cranky once, Paul. That was last week when my tonneau cover took off.
Yeah, but I've heard stories, Ron. I've heard stories.
That's just it. There's stories.
Because some of your dear friends say you don't want to get on the wrong side of Ron.
No, honestly, Paul, 90% of the time I'm pretty damn easy to get along with, I think. I got one female partner that she's like, "Ron, am I pushing your buttons?" I'm like, "You've got your finger on it." I don't sweat this much. And you know why? And this honestly, guys, honest God truth, it changed my life. When I was going through my divorce, and I think I was at a point in my life where I hadn't gotten, and there's still times I still think about my childhood. It was bad. And I just wouldn't let it go. And, I was my marriage sucked. I was just mad at the world, and I took it out on everybody. And one day I'm just sitting there at work thinking everything's, easy going. My boss said, "Eat your lunch, and when you're done, I want you in my office." I'm sitting there thinking, what the hell did I do? So I go in there, and he says, "I have a problem." He said, "I've got 2 new employees coming here to start part-time in the next week, and I'd really love to have you train them, but I can't do that." He said, reasoning being is, "You're the biggest asshole I have working here right now." Were his exact words. And he said, "You're arrogant." He said, "You're condescending. You're short-tempered." And he said, "And honestly," he goes, "right now, one of the bigger problems is I have a hard time finding a nurse that wants to work with you because of your arrogance." And, I actually sat and thought about the week before, and I knew exactly what he was talking about. I just used the most recent example. We were out on a pretty bad accident call in the woods. This guy went in, tried to climb a tree with a car. And I asked my partner to do something, and she didn't move quick enough. I said, "Get out of my way, I'll do it myself." And that was the wrong thing to say. She lit me up later on. But that's the way I was, and that was me. But sometimes you need to hear that, you need to have somebody open up your eyes. And it did. on the same token, I feel with my personality now that people will take more of advantage of me, but I can only be pushed so far. And, you know, I use different techniques, you know, like that kid, you know, he you know, again, I don't even know if he was 18, but he was pretty mouthy, you know, and I use different phrases to outlet my anger sometimes, you know, rather than I said when things like that happen. I remember 15, 20 years ago, I would have told that kid, you know, F you, and probably would have grabbed a hold of him. But I'm so much happier that I just say things like that, you know, today. I use another one I've used. This one's funny. You guys can use this one because it's hilarious. Was in a convenience store again, and there was a lady. It was 7 a.m. She was drunk as hell, and she wanted a pack of cigarettes from the clerk who I knew was in my community back in Pennsylvania. Well, they were out of her brand. This lady just pissed and moaned and barked and screamed and was yelling at the attendant. And there's like 10 of us in line, just wanted our coffee and wanted to just like get her coffee and get out the door and get to work. And she wouldn't stop. And she couldn't get it through her brain that like, we are out of your brand of cigarettes. So the store attendant looked up at me and he knew me. And I just said to him, I said, you know what, buddy? I said, I was the exact same way the first time I was in public too. That lady turned around, she heard me, but she turned around to me. Oh my God, she called me every name in the book plus. But you know, it kind of made me feel good that I made a smart remark like that. You know, I use sarcasm instead of being aggressive, you know. So,
Well, you know, actually, probably you did her a favor. After she calmed down a little bit, she probably might have said, you know, maybe that guy was right.
yeah, maybe I shouldn't act this way in public.
When has a female ever said that, Paul?
Justin, you're going down the wrong road, buddy.
Yeah. Put the brakes on, buddy.
Yeah, pump
My
the
wife
brakes.
has never, wait, hold on. But my wife has never told me I was right. Something's wrong here.
No. What's wrong is, Justin, just a suggestion. Maybe you're never right according to her. Everybody has opinions about how it should be, right?
Being the queen, she can be whatever she wants.
That's right. She's the queen bee.
See, he hasn't been married long enough. You don't, even when you are right, Justin, you're still wrong.
Still wrong. That's right.
What are you talking about? I haven't been married long. I've been married almost 16 years.
Oh, you're still got your training wheels on, buddy.
No. Hold on. Because I have outlasted most people's marriages that I know of your guys' age. So let's back it up here.
Yeah, but look at it this way. Everybody's continually starting over. You're evolving. You're kind of like that honey.
That's right.
That honey, when it spreads out on the counter just slowly, you're not like throwing water on the counter. It's like, ooh, you know?
That's right.
He's learning, though. At least he's better than TJ, you know.
Yep.
Are you pregnant again? You heard that one, Marie, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lynn put in the chat, Justin in capital letters, and then an emoji with a big red face and a frown.
Funny.
I distinctly remember Paul saying that, you know, he always disagrees with what Lynn says.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Lynn's always right. Yep. Even in those times when I may have a different opinion, Lynn's always right.
You're both right. You're both right. You're just on a different street.
That's right. We end up in the same place eventually, but our paths may just, you know, move back and forth a little bit.
That's why you're both right. That's why you're both right on a different street.
Oh my God.
But see, I've been in person with with Justin and Sarah, and I think Sarah is very tolerant.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, yes, she is.
Oh, whatever.
I'll tell you what. I think she gets up in the morning, thanks the Lord for another day, and please give me the strength to deal with my partner. You know, and so that's how she approaches every day, Justin.
Why do you think she made up the stickers that says I have to put up with drones 863?
Yep. David Preston says, this is my relationship with Laura. Even when I'm right, she knows it. I am wrong.
Oh yeah, see, no, he's a well-trained man. He knows.
Oh,
But I hope he knows. I hope he knows. And Marie, back me up on this. You can't sound like a suck up though, because then they know you're like just saying things to please them.
Yep. Well, you know what?
Am I right, Marie?
The thing of it is there's visual signs you get when you're talking to somebody. And if you've got your eyes flailed open and whatever, it's like, yes, dear. You know, they pick up on that.
Oh yeah. It's like one of Paul's beagles.
That's it.
They can sniff that out in a heartbeat.
Oh, that's funny.
Which one of us do you want to smack first, Marie?
Hey, I stand back and let you go at it. I want to hear
Yep.
more.
Yep.
No rulings.
Yeah. It's just Justin, you know, you got to thank your lucky stars. You got the relationship with a lady that probably, I mean, let's be honest. Most of the gals we deal with, we know they could find better than us. But for some reason, she is loyal to you, even with all of your faults.
Oh yeah, she loves me.
Yeah. Because otherwise, if you didn't have that ability in a female or a male, nobody'd be together forever. You know, it's like next. But once they have decided that you are a work in progress, which I know that Sarah knows that you're a work in progress, she has worked her magic and will continue to do so.
Paul sounds like a little bit of a suck up now.
That's funny.
But there is one. Now see, Marie, Paul and Justin have both met a girl from my previous life who, to this day, I don't think I'll ever get over her. But she decided it was nothing I did. She just decided in her life that she will never permanently ever be with anyone ever again. But we still are the best of friends. And she actually come out to visit me in February this year. We had the best week ever. Oh my God, we had a blast. But anyhow, she used to say to me all the time, she goes, "Why do you treat me so good?" And I said, well, look at it this way. I treat you good. It makes you happy. I see you smile. It puts you in a good mood. In return, it does the same to me. So I look at it as we both win.
Yep.
Shut up, Ron. You're setting the bar too high.
I know. Yeah. Is Sarah listening?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, is she? Is she?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go, Ron. Paramedic. Look at that.
Yeah. All right, Paul.
Somebody asked in the chat if TJ is still on his cruise, and I think the answer is yes. And Lynn says, I just can't imagine TJ on a cruise ship, especially after the Salvation Army debacle.
Yeah.
Well,
hold on. I'm taking my chances. I'm going into that same convenience store to get another bottle of water. So long.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, wait till he goes up to the crew quarters and says, "Can I drive the ship?"
That's right. That's right.
Great.
Or they come up alongside with a with a jet ski or something while they're at anchor, and TJ says, "Can I have that?"
love TJ though. He cracked me.
David Preston says, some days I get up, I say good morning, and in a millisecond, I know I have removed the pin from the hand grenade, and I just run and hide.
Oh my.
No, but see, him and Laura remind me a lot of me and Sarah, though, the way we talk to each other. Because, like, we get on each other just joking around. And that's the way David and Laura are, too.
Yeah, but
Like when they
see,
go at it.
the thing of it is, Justin, is there's a certain amount of truth in everything that comes out of Sarah's mouth. So you need to heed things. You know, I might think, oh, she's just joking. Maybe not.
So I'll push you while you're sleeping. Why does my eye hurt?
Well, have you ever woken up with either a jaw or something out that hurts? You might have been nasty in your sleep, and so Sarah returned the effort. You know.
You were nasty to your sleep?
Yeah.
What the hell's the matter with you, Justin?
Oh my. Anyway, I'm gonna go, Paul.
Hey, Marie, thank you so much for covering me while I went down and got that sailboat. I'll be posting that here shortly.
Sure. Lovely.
Okay.
Lovely. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a great weekend, but we'll probably see you on here, but you have a good weekend in case we don't.
Okay.
See you, Marie.
Thanks.
Stop back. We'll entertain you again.
And,
Okay.
yeah, you know, Ron can use kind of some counseling once in a while, you know, and
No.
and
You
so-
can't afford
you're helping Ron immensely.
me. You can't afford me.
Okay, Marie. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Oh my God, I need to get some gas. Somebody move, Jesus.
It's looking dark down to the south.
All right.
So anyway, it's getting dark out there. You think it's gonna thunder and lightning or what, Ron?
It's looking not real pretty. Further south I head. What I am going to do is when I get down to, and you've heard me mention this town, Belle Fourche, South Dakota,
Belle Fourche.
I am going to stop at the Ford dealership. Just a wild possibility, but I'm going to take a look at, see if there's any F-150s there that, you know, they had that bad storm there a couple weeks ago.
Hail
And,
damage?
I had all the hail damage to see what they, I don't know, see if they would swindle a deal.
There you go.
I would have to check with my insurance too. I just, you know, I'm just curious. But I've heard, you know, they got vehicles, you know, out here that at car lots, you know, when they have severe hail damage, and they sell them at a pretty damn good price, unbelievable price.
Get you an extra door. You need it.
What's that?
I said, get you an extra door. You're going to need it.
Yeah.
Justin's still in the kick the door down mode.
Oh,
I got to test out these steel toe boots somehow.
That makes you feel warm and fuzzy, doesn't it, Ron?
absolutely. Warm and fuzzy feeling inside.
Yeah. Right. Justin has a habit of leaving people feeling just kind of like emotional.
In more ways than one.
And of course, tonight, I'm sure that He's going to be live on the Matt Bump special.
I'm even gonna
He and
join
the
the Matt Bump.
attorney, he and the attorney Justin and JD are going to be on there promoting their endeavors.
Yeah, their marketing and law firm. And
Yes, exactly. Yep.
what's my role again? I'm HR, aren't I? Yeah.
Yeah, I
HR,
think
but you're
that's
also-
I'm what?
Hold on a sec. You're HR and you're Matt's mobile medic.
Mobile medic, yeah.
medical attendant, I heard. Yep.
And Matt said you have to carry his blood around just in case something happens.
Right.
Well, that was $52 to fill up, and that was
Yeah,
with
not
the
your
gas.
money though. You're bitching about it. It's not your money.
Well, I had to swipe the card at least. I mean, it took some effort.
$115 miles to Belfouche.
Belfouche. That just it sounds to me like it's a bar it's a bar room men's room going Belfouche.
And I'm sure you've made that trip enough where you don't have to like use GPS or anything, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh no. No. This truck could do it by itself.
Well, now is the Ford dealer in Belfouche that you're going to stop in at, or?
Yeah, that's where I said if you go on YouTube and look up hailstorm Belfouche, South Dakota, you'll see what happened. It was bad. I mean, real bad.
Oh wow.
It's like the other day in Dickinson, out at the airport, we didn't get crap, but back at the apartment, only 4 miles away, it was just devastating.
Is tonight cruise night, Lenny? Didn't realize that, I don't think.
Well, hey,
Tonight's
Paul, I
cruise.
better jump off and
Okay, Ron, sounds good, buddy. I think we're going to close it up, but it's 11:44 a.m. on the East Coast. Everybody take care. And Justin, David Preston is looking forward to your next football burrito special.
I'll probably jump on my
Oh,
channel
geez.
after you get off here just because it helps pass the time.
Okay. All right. Everybody jump over on the burrito channel and you can go over there and Justin will be pretty soon he'll be having lunch. You never know. You never know.
All right,
Okay.
LA. All right, I'll see you guys later.
All right, everybody. We'll see ya.
see ya. Well, as
Yeah.
your roaming reporter from North and South Dakota and Wyoming,
There
signing
you
out.
go. All right. Bye-bye.
See you, Paul. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye, everybody. We'll see all of you again this evening.